Hello, everyone. Satsang Astrology here. I'm back to talk about the January 12th, 2021 Capricorn new moon. And this is a powerful transformation of our structures, the structures of our lives. This new moon, it's a very intense new moon. Even though new moons, are at the lowest level of intensity because the light is so dim. The moon is behind the sun rays and it's not visible. However, you will see, and I will describe why I'm saying that is so emotionally intense. So I would like you to know that you can contact me by email if you're interested in ordering your reading or just ask questions or any consultation. So I have quick 30 minutes readings that you can order as well for a discounted price. But you can follow me daily on the social media like Instagram, MeWe, Tumblr, Facebook. I also write a blog, kind of a weekly or bi-weekly articles there, and you can subscribe by email if you like, or you can follow my blog, and that way you will receive a notification when I write a new article. So I'm on YouTube every week now with a new video every week, and I have now a series about the USA Pluto return, but I am also posting videos every 2 weeks about the lunations every month. So 2 lunations every month, and when they come, also the eclipses. So you can keep informed about the upcoming events in the cosmos. So let me say hello, and I'm happy to be here to give you some hints about this new moon in Capricorn. I will share the chart with you because this is something that you can refer to, especially in order to relate the effect of the new moon on your own chart. So the new moon happens in Capricorn 23 degrees 13 minutes, and it is conjunct by just a few minutes, let's say 48 minutes, less than 1 degree orb with Pluto there. And not only that, but it's also just by 14 minutes, it is almost partile square to Aries here. Aries is the trans-Neptunian planet that is affecting our modern life. So I will explain all about it. This is not an easy new moon. It will be, to say the least, it will be deeply transformational in the area of life where Capricorn falls in your chart. So, for example, if it is your 4th house, right? If you are ascendant Libra, for example, it is in your 4th house. So the transformation will happen in your family, home, something that will be really profound and important and definite in your life. Something is disappearing dying in that area of your life and being reborn. So there is a transformation of things, with a new life, with a new beginning, and as it is square Aries. So what happens is that there is an extreme power of event from outside in the world that will affect that area of your life. And it could be rebellion, it could be claims of the right to exist and to be. We also have Venus in square with Chiron. I will talk about all of that. So Capricorn is the sign that indicates the structures in the area of the life that occupies Capricorn in your birth chart. So oftentimes it is a place of when you are required to be an adult, to be mature, and to exercise discipline, especially practicing to be mature, practicing things in that area of your life in a repeated way. So it's an area that of your life that is very public, I would say. In a way, it indicates the fundamental structures of your life. It is ruled by Saturn, and in this case, of this new moon, Saturn is in Aquarius together with Jupiter, and they are both applying to square Mars and Uranus. So this 12th of January is already a very explosive new moon in Capricorn. So it may also, in the mundane level, it may indicate profound changes in governmental institutions, authorities, especially with Pluto. It will indicate the authorities gripping to power in a very strong way that may be fearful for the people they govern, right? Therefore, the square between Jupiter, Saturn with Uranus and Mars will represent this explosion of rebellion against the authorities. So something as I said, outside the world may interfere with the area of life that represents Capricorn in your birth chart. So, and of course, the area of Aries, the sign of Aries will represent the other area of life where this rebellion may surge, may appear. So I already published a video about January 2021 and giving you a general overview of the month. And I already said the year starts with a bang. If you see this chart for the new moon, has 10 points of cardinal energy and 5 points, half of it of fixed energy. So we expect and we are sure to have a lot of changes, profound changes, as I said, because this new moon is a new beginning, a new start that is super extra powerful and transformative. So think about having a transformation in that area of life where you will have something to leave behind and embrace something completely new But at the same time, you have already seen this process of metamorphosis in that area of life. So it shouldn't be something completely new, but instead, I think it's the new moon that is very decisive. It's a point of no return where you realize, well, the transformation is done, and now the process is over and we are starting anew. So as I said, Pluto doesn't allow you to go back to the old, because it kills the old, and then it gives you new life. So in that area of your life, you will find new life, a different kind of life. And as I said, it's a process that has been on the go for a long time. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. So since then, you have experienced this transformation. So let me check the aspects that I noted here. So we have the Pluto and the new moon in almost exact square with Aries, the goddess of rebellion, of also she was the goddess that was not allowed to the feast of the gods because she was too ugly, she was too different, she was not the pleasure of the gods. So how this translates to our modern life, I think in Aries, in the sign of Aries, it represents all those that are left out of the bounty, right? They are left out of the right to exist. They are denied in some way in different ways, the right to belong to society, right? Capricorn is the society as a whole, and all the conditionings and conventions that make a society living together possible, right? But Aries, as independent and autonomous as it is the spur of life, that energy that is raw and of existence. And as we have seen the whole year, but since 2008 as well, the sectors of society that are claiming to be recognized, like Black people, immigrants, brown people, and for example, people with disabilities, the gender identities that are alternative, right, to the binary traditional concept, right? That they have always existed, is not something new, except that our conditionings and the society conventions, patriarchal conventions, exclude those groups of people. So this is the clash and the fight between Capricorn and Aries at the moment, that is culminating in riots and social unrest and much restlessness in general of the society. So this clash, it's inevitable, and it is in the books for us as a whole, as a collective, to resolve. So we have also Venus square Chiron, as I mentioned earlier. Venus in Capricorn, she has values of her values are claiming a position in society, right? The desire to make part of society and make part of the structures of society. But we have Chiron in Aries, so again, the same theme that I mentioned. Chiron is the rejected and abandoned of society, right? Because of his identity, because he was half animal, half horse, half human, but at the same time, he was super smart and wise. He became wise, especially because he was looking for healing of his own wound. That first of all, it was the primary wound of being rejected and abandoned by his own parents, Capricorn, right? So there is this stalemate fight between the values of Capricorn, the structures and the limits and the rules, imposition imposed by the society and the traditional conventions, and this pain that some groups of the society, right, are suffering because of those very, how do I say, those values that do not give, right? And with this square, Venus, Chiron, something got to give. Let me see other, we have, let's go a little review, fast review of the beginning of the month, January, up until the new moon. On the 6th of January, Mars has entered Taurus, and this is an intensification of the energy of Uranus, because it is approaching the conjunction. So we can expect explosive manifestations and even riots, but also an activation or reactivation and intensification of the transformation of values. And as I said, we have Venus representing the values in society, in the institutional conventions and in governmental institutions. And we have here Mars together with Uranus trying to break the system, to break the value system, right? Taurus. And that will be, as it is in square with Jupiter and Saturn, we'll see this square work its way throughout the whole month and mid-February, up until mid-February, when Saturn partile square Uranus, right? But Mars at the same time will be the whole year as it transits, it will be affecting or aspecting the square, because Mars will then arrive to Leo and oppose Saturn and square Uranus, reactivating this this clash, this fight or this battle between the old and the new. And I refer you to my previous videos that I will put a link in the description below here, so you can learn more about the differences between Saturn and Uranus. Anyways, when Mars goes to Scorpio, it will again form this T square that will be in Mars will be in Leo in July, and in Scorpio in November, December. So we will have the whole year, we will have this powerful cardinal energy in fixed signs. Fixed signs don't want to move, they want to keep the status quo. So this breaking energy will be very traumatic, I will say, because of the fixed signs. We have on January 8th, Venus has entered Capricorn, as I said, and on the 8th also Mercury will square Mars. So we can expect on the 8th of January, the conversation gets heated up, arguments and very aggressive and even violent words, even statements of aggression, right, of violence. And then we have the Sun sextile Neptune on January 8th at the same time, which makes the possibility to have this soft, soften the authority figure. So on January 9th, we have Venus trine Mars, and that makes it for an accord between our desires and the actions. However, we have Mercury conjunct Saturn on January 9th, and that is restriction of speech. It could be some news about intolerance of free speech and regulations of media, the news, etc. So while we have Neptune square the nodes of the moon, we won't have the truth. It will be practically impossible to receive the truth from outside. We will have to meditate, reflect on our own, and be introspective in order for us to find our own truth and direct revelation from the spiritual realm, from the mind, so you don't expect to be told the truth. It's impossible with this astrology. January 11th, Mercury will conjunct Jupiter. So there will be, again, if, for example, in internet and the social media, you will have a burst of truth all of a sudden. Just 2 days after Saturn, right, restricted the speech and the news. So, but at the same time, Mercury will bring news that are hurtful because it sextiles Chiron on January 11th. So, and that's how we arrive to the new moon, January 12th. And we have Mercury in square, 7 degrees in square with Uranus separating, but you already feel it. So, and it would have the partile square at 6 degrees 43. So probably early in the morning, because this is the new moon, it's late at night. So expect that there will be surprising news, information that will be completely unexpected and probably eccentric. So someone may burst out some truth. There are universal truths. That's what Uranus is. Mercury is the practical daily news or thinking, right? And Uranus brings the truth or the mind from the heavens. So this is the clash of the news with the truth, right? So we have Venus square Chiron, as I mentioned before. And then the following day, on January 13, we have Mars square Saturn. So here the actions, excuse me, our actions in the realm of values and resources will face the restrictions and regulations in society, right? Because Saturn is restricting society. We will probably have more and more regulations related to the pandemic, but also related to the economy, right? The economy will probably be stopped or in a way troubled by the social restrictions, physical distancing and all kinds of regulations in order to protect people from the pandemic. So Venus will trine Uranus, so probably that on January 13. So probably what happens is that there will be transformations and on the value system. It could be transformations in the financial or economy areas of the society. And then January 14th, we'll find Uranus stationed direct, and we can feel it since a couple of days before, because Uranus is drilling on that 6th degree for a long time. And that will make Uranus very powerful. Usually what happens is that, especially in square, that is in square with Jupiter on January 14th, so we can expect breaks, right? And probably a breakthrough in truths, moral, for example, issues. Jupiter represents also the legal system, the judicial system. So that square with Jupiter on or close to the January 14th will be a very powerful break. So I don't discard natural catastrophes, especially on the solid earth, mountains, earthquakes, and all the like. So it could be a social earthquake. It could be internet breaks. It could be cyber battle through internet, or through the information channels. So something that is breaking out in the news could appear. So I hope that gives you just an overview of this energy. So focus on the Capricorn new moon, the area of your life. For example, for Aries, it is the 10th house. For Taurus, let me show you the chart. For Taurus will be the 9th house, right? Which is 9th house is the philosophies or your belief system and your vision of the world. For Aries, it was the career, professional life that could undergo transformation. For Gemini, it will be the 8th house. So the transformation will certainly be in the area of finances, joint finances, but also healing could be related to taxes, inheritances, and overall your emotional security that you find when you merge with someone else, someone else's resources. So for Cancer, it will be the 7th house. So the transformation will be in the partnerships. It could be your spouse or your personal partner or your business partner that will undergo deep transformation. And as I said, this may not be something completely new because Pluto has been working there for a long time, and for years with Jupiter and Saturn, you know, the whole 2020. So let's go to Leo. And for Leo, it will be 6th house. It will be your routines, maybe your health. For others will be the place of work. Maybe now you have to change your place of work. It could also, if you have a pet, it could also affect your pet. For Virgo, it will be your 5th house, and that is about the joy, how you enjoy life. It could be about your children, transformation in the life of your children, or transformation in your romantic life. Let's see, for Libra, the transformation will be in your family, maybe with a family member, or your house. You may be moving to another house, but in any case, it could be that you're remodeling your home, for example. So it doesn't need to be negative. It could be very positive. It depends on your life circumstances. It depends on your birth chart, right? And the aspects that the new moon makes to your personal planets. So here we have for Scorpio, it will be a transformation in your way of thinking and how you connect with the environment. It could be also a transformation in the life of a sibling. But overall, you can also, for example, transform your skills that you used to be a potter maker, and now you become a shoemaker. So it is very transformative, and it makes something new, completely new. For Sagittarius, it will be your 2nd house. So the new beginning and transformative power will be in your finances, your belongings, your possessions, but also your values. You know, it could be your moral values and your family inheritances. It could be also genetic inheritances. Then for Capricorn, of course, is the 1st house, or your body. It could be something in your appearance that changes. It could be that you do with Pluto there. It could be that you do or undergo surgery, cosmetic surgery, for example, or you completely change your look. It's also about health, because the 1st house also represents health. So I'm giving you just broad themes for each house, but it doesn't mean that all of them will happen. So for the sign, the rising sign of Aquarius, the transformation will be in your unconscious. It could be related to foreign and far away travel, or it could be a psychological transformation, right? The 12th house is the house of ending and loss. So definitely something, you may have to let go of something there. And as I said, it also is the conditioning that you bring from past lives. So you may realize something that comes from your inheritance from past lives, from your family lineage. And then the last rising sign is for Pisces, and Pisces will have a deep, a profound transformation in the groups, the social groups they belong to, and also friends and hopes and dreams and goals for the future. So those will be transformed. So I stopped sharing the chart, and I wish you a very good new moon in Capricorn. And hopefully you contact me for a reading. Here is my, again, my contact information that you can also follow me daily. I post daily in the social media. So I invite you to order your personal reading in order to know what is coming for you exactly, right? Because the new moon may aspect directly one of your native planets, and if it is a conjunction, opposition, or square, or semi-square, or sesquisquadrat, it could be a tension that you will have to take an action in order to solve this aspect, right? So don't hesitate to contact me. And I also do these video and this information for free. So if you would like to support my work, my free work, feel free to make a donation. I greatly appreciate all those of you who have done it before. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time when I will talk about the full moon coming up at the end of January. Okay, bye-bye now.